Watercolour by Eldunarlan, with 6 thumbs up, 2 thumbs down, 1 comment, and 29 referrals. The tags for the story are sex, sad, slice of life, alternate universe. Rainbow Dash has a secret that only she and some doctors and nurses know. She had a foal. Watch as Rainbow Dash finds her foal and raises it, showing her passionate and loving side. The ponies that star in the story are Rainbow Dash, original characters, other characters, and the main 6. Chapter 1, with 826 words. Rainbow Dash grinned as she was walking through Manhattan, as she saw a filly she just saved from a kidnapper return to her mother. Her mother stared. Her mother started to trot towards Rainbow. The mother said, "Thank you. I thought I would not be able to catch the napper, and no pony tried to help but you. I do not think I could live losing my filly." Rainbow frowned when she heard that, but smiled again and said, I would not let any pony get away with kidnapping. That is not my thing." Alright. The mother said back, "Well, I guess I will be making leave then. Thank you again for saving my child." She trotted away with her child. Rainbow thought to herself, "I am glad I can help stop these." What? She started walking to her destination, which was the train station. She walked past some old abandoned warehouse and heard a scream. She immediately became alert and ran to the warehouse, where she heard it. She silently sneaked around as she heard a whimpering and adult voices. "This one is disobedient, but they can be broken." Rainbow flinched when she heard a slap and a whimper. She looked out to see a group of people and... No. Was it true? She almost cried as she saw her daughter, her little angel, painfully spanked again. Ooh. She got close and took a knife out of her... Damn, she's ready. She got close and took a knife out of her saddlebags. The knife was sharp. Duh. And she was going to use it, if she needed. Before she attacked, she looked around. There were 4 stallions and her filly. "Step away from the filly," she said, as she kicked the gun laying on the ground away from the stallions. Okay, gun, whatever. One of them saw her pick up the gun and yelled, "Let her go!" They unbound the filly, and she ran to her mother, which the filly had not remembered yet. Rainbow grabbed the filly and dropped the gun, running. When she had gone from the warehouse and onto a busy street sidewalk, she put the filly down. "Watercolour. Remember me?" Her filly looked up at her. "Mommy?" Rainbow looked at the filly with joy in her eyes. After 1.5 years, her little girl remembered her. She started crying and hugged her filly. The filly had not felt like this in 1.5 years. She loved it. 5 hours later. On the train, Rainbow held her filly close as she watched the poor little thing sleep. Are we not going to report the fucking dudes who had a gun despite not being able to use it because hooves? Whatever. The filly had many cuts and scars. She looked at the filly she had spent 4 months mourning for after her kidnapping. She looked at her beautiful light-colored mane. Blue, green, and purple, all a light color that looked like the watercolored painting she saw. She also looked at her blue coat, one which she inherited from her mother. She felt happy as she fell asleep with her foal. Rainbow woke up as the train stopped. Her foal was still asleep. She was dead. She used a blanket from her saddlebag to make a foal holder that held the foal to her chest. She walked out of the train and onto the road. Many ponies who knew her looking at the filly in her hold. What? She ignored the stares and kept walking. She stopped by Fluttershy, who asked, "Rainbow, who was that?" If you don't mind me asking, because I'm such a shy. Rainbow said, Is she? Fluttershy, can we go to my house and talk about this?" Fluttershy nodded, and they went to Rainbow's house. Once inside, they sat down, and Rainbow, laying the filly in her lap, said, "She is my daughter." Fluttershy gasped, looking at her niece. Where was she all this time? She looks like she is 3. I had her 2.5 years ago. I was afraid to tell anybody because she was born out of rape. God! I'm so sorry. How did you hide the pregnancy? And why are you showing me now? Fluttershy asked. I asked the doctor to perform an illusion spell, and I stopped exercising and was less active for a while. And as for why I am showing you now, I found her in the middle of a slave trade. We're just gonna assume that was a slave trade, not just a bunch of fucking pedos. She was kidnapped in Manhattan 1.5 years ago. That is why I was so depressed for those 2 months. Really got over it. Well, I will not let you two get on track with I will not wait. Well, I will let you two get on track with each other. Tell the others tomorrow? Fluttershy asked. Yes. Goodbye, Rainbow replied. Fluttershy left, leaving the mother and daughter together with each other. Rainbow got up and walked into her room, laying the sleeping filly on the bed. She lay down with the filly and hugged her. Good night, my sweetheart. She went to sleep.
What?